I've been lucky enough to be invited to join Dairy Environment Leaders Forum. Every year we meet in Wellington for 3 days, and it gives us an opportunity to talk to like-minded people from around the country and also sit and listen to industry leaders or policy makers and take that information home and talk to our farmers around our community and try and help them.
John and I are shareholders and directors of Judge Valley Dairies. I have employment off farm and always have, initially as a lawyer and now as a district councillor. We have groups come from international destinations come and see what we're doing, usually farming sort of groups, or lots of educational institutes bring their students here to try and understand what a sustainable dairy farm could look like. We've got a Facebook page and we try and straddle all things in it. I try and put current things that we're doing, you know, cropping or calving or whatever. We do a lot of stuff with MPI and other industry bodies, and so I like to try and keep people in the loop of what we're doing there to encourage people to start thinking about the topics that we deal with, opening those minds.
Main kaupapa of the day is that you guys enjoy yourselves, you learn a little bit about what farming is, hopefully broaden your knowledge and hopefully inspire you to learn all of those different subjects that you do at school, because farming isn't just about the physical side of milking cows, it's about the environment, it's about animal welfare, it's about marketing, advertising, looking after the cultural important places of this place and also the environment particularly. So this hill itself is called Te Nihi Nihi, which means to circumnavigate or to take by stealth. And it was a key area in between the Manukau Harbour and the Waikato River. I mean, there's been people living here for over 1,000 years, and main villages were actually fishing villages and growing crops. And like I said earlier, we've been here 6 generations, but my neighbours have been here for over 25. I'll just see if there's any whitebait. Look at this, kids. Okay, what these are called inanga, or more commonly whitebait. And these fish come up and they lay their eggs in the long grass and in all the native vegetation.
I've heard there's a wetland on your farm. There's a lot of hills around here, so that means that when it rains, all the water comes down off the hills and into the wetland. What exactly is a wetland? A wetland is something that cleans all the dirty water from the farm. So it goes in all these little ponds and it comes out in the river all clean. So what's so special about a wetland? I think wetlands are pretty special because they're a good way for cleaning water that goes into the river, which people use, and I also think they look pretty cool with all the plants everywhere, and they're a good place for birds and frogs to live.
I guess we just always been really passionate about the environment. We won a couple of environmental awards actually. One in 2001 I think it was, for habitat enhancement on our property. That was through the Regional Council. And then in 2010 we sort of got coerced into entering the Balanced Farm Environment Award. And lo and behold we won it, much to our surprise. So that was 7 or 8 years ago now, and that was really the beginning of our journey with Dairy Environment Leaders. The ultimate aim is around engagement of more and more farmers in environmental action. So we've got around 300 people that have been through the program now, and it's now about numbers and scaling that up.
On-farm change happens when farmers take ownership of the outcomes that we need to collectively themselves and their communities need to achieve. And that's from an environmental point of view, from a water quality point of view. So we measure the success about how much farmers themselves take ownership of those outcomes and are proud, I guess, of what they achieve themselves. And that's for us is the outcome we want. So we're really here to support farmers in achieving those things.
So the wall of achievement I thought was amazing.
It starts first from the farmer themselves, being proud of having a sustainable business from an environmental point of view, from a water quality point of view, It's then making sure that that aligns with the values in their local communities, so that their local communities and the wider New Zealand public are then also proud of the environment these farms operate in and how they look after that.